What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video today. My goodness, this is fast, and I felt like it was gonna be quick because when I look at Big Bad, which is still available for pre-order, like this guy, it says like Q4 of 2025, and I was just like, all right, I mean, that's fast because anyone who's dealt with Hot Toys know it takes at least a year for us to get the figure after the movie have released. Now it's been what, like 4 months since the movie have released, and this is a quick one. You know, I'm surprised about that. I think the quickest one that I've seen so far was Deadpool. Deadpool was, I think, within a month or so after the movie have released, and in my way of thinking, you know, maybe they didn't have to tweak a whole lot. He doesn't have a face sculpt and all that stuff, but hey, this is a welcome addition. You know, like Wolverine took forever. This one, pretty fast. I surprisingly liked this movie more than I thought I would. I came into the movie with an open mind, you know, loved Cavill as a Man of Steel, Superman, but let's be honest, he's not coming back, so it's just like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a chance. I liked it more than I thought I would. Do I think it's, you know, he's better than Cavill or not, or the entire movie itself? Let's just put it this way. I'm open to anything DC, anything Superman, I'd welcome, as long as you don't just make a mockery out of the character. I don't think they did. Do I like the tone? Let's just say I like the Dark Knight tone. You know, that's what brought me back to you know, the superhero genre, and you know, I'd rather have that kind of tone, but hey, this is what we have, and I actually liked it. You know, with that being said, I like this figure. Now, I was debating between this and InArt when it got first released, and I was just like, when it was announced, and I was like, all right, you know what, I might just well get both. You know, they both have you know, similar looks, but I can display one, you know, with a different look than the other. It's Superman. I have a gazillion Batman and Spider-Man. I don't even like them as much as Superman as I do. So let me get both. And now this is out, it gives me more, I would say, more advantage to have him first and then get InArt later. As far as head sculpt, this is a very controversial one for this one, because to me, the eyes are a bit wide open. Like, this is a rolling eyeball system figure, yet he always have that deer in the headlights. Maybe the blogger just doesn't know how to fix the eyes, but maybe how the eyes are they're constructed is it just feels like the lids are open, so he looks like he's just shocked all the time. Now, the face itself, I thought I liked the hair better on this than the InArt one. Now the eyes, I think they kind of, the prototype wasn't perfect as well, but I don't know. I felt like this kind of, and I love InArt, it's kind of gave me more Corn Sweat look than, you know, the closed eyes is pretty good, but you know, we're not going to display our figures like that. But now with his eyes, I don't know if maybe it changed a little bit. I didn't go back to the prototype, but he just looks, I don't know. Like, this is not bad. Like, this look is not bad. It's still, the eyes are still kind of like wide open for my liking here. You know, I'm not gonna dissect the proportions. The Corn Sweat for InArt looks a little too Cavill for me. Like, he gives me that Cavill vibe. But I'm gonna get both. You know, I'll just get both. And in worst case, I'll display the InArt one with the closed eyes, or swap it out. I don't know, but they both look good. You know, they both have their own points. I like the diorama base in here. I like the implementation of that kind of flight pole, so to speak. Just the face is not, I don't know. I'm looking at a Corn Sweat picture right now. Again, there's stronger angles than most, but for the most part, I don't know, they kind of mess with the eyes and the eyebrows here. So I mean, the good thing is I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of this. You know, you're not going to have a shortage of Superman down the line. Heck, even Cavill Man of Steel right now, even from InArt, you can still buy one at retailers. You know, if you go on BSTs, they're selling them, so I think there's not going to be a shortage of Superman of this figure. This is a good look. Like, you can have him sit here like Black Adam. I like it. I don't know about the hands. The hands feels like one of those generic Hot Toys hands. We all know that the Inard dog is better. This one looks like a Christmas, decoration. Proportions, I don't think it changed much. Maybe the legs looks a little longer. It feels like it than the torso. But then again, the costume itself doesn't help. The emblem on the back, people are saying it looks like a backpack. I don't know. I mean, it looks okay with me. I'd rather have, I don't know the actual material. Maybe I should just research that as well. Is it printed or is it embossed like that? So it looks like a plastic thing just slapped on his back. But it looks posable enough, for a Superman. With the eyes, at least it gives you, more flexibility as far as posing him like fighting pose like this. That's I guess that's more versatile in that sense. Now standing up, he looks like he's just ready to fight. He looks, because of how wide the eyes are, and I keep on going back at that, he looks kind of angry. Compared to the Inart one, he looks more calm. I kind of want a little bit of smile because that's what he does on the movie. Like a little bit of smirk. He's that kind of Superman. I think they fixed the brows as well here. See, okay, so the pattern on the suit looks pretty good. The belt is rubber/plastic. The emblem is not stick-on, like the Reeves Superman. It looks good. I'm excited for this. Realistically, I get my stuff at Big Bad, so this might be end of the year, depending on how quick Sideshow gets this. End of the year, maybe beginning of next year. Type of, well, you never know, right? Sometimes you get it quickly, like the T-1000 or Han Solo. You never know when Sideshow's gonna get one, and then you get somebody like Deadpool, like the Battle Damage Deadpool. It feels like it's been released for 6 months, and we barely have that stateside as of yet. This is a big character, so I feel like Sideshow's gonna get it fairly quickly. But let me know in the comments, how do you think it turned out? Thank you for watching.